SummerSlam 2024 was amazing. It was insane. It was wild. There was a ton of plot twists. Some were seen, some were definitely not. But this year's SummerSlam was insane and definitely one that will be talked about for a while. So, what do I mean by that? Well, let's get right into the review. The first match is Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan, and man, this match was in ring pretty mid. I mean, until the final 3 minutes, nothing really happened, but in the final 3 minutes, this match was insane. Well, and this is one thing about SummerSlam this year. The in-ring was not the best. It was kind of the opposite of Money in the Bank. In-ring was not the best, but storyline and booking were the best. Unlike Money in the Bank, where in-ring was the best and storyline and booking was not so good. So I think that they did excellent on the story, but the matches could have been a little bit better. This one was mostly slow, and there wasn't many big moves until the end, where Dom would turn on Rhea, helping Liv get the title, kissing her, and walking out to the backstage. And man, Dom, what a savage you are. That was a crazy ending, and I think a perfect way to start SummerSlam. And it was great because they made the right booking decision of Liv winning. So all around, this match was pretty good, and the in-ring work wasn't bad either. I know I'm trashing a little bit, but it was more that it wasn't as good, because if you were to do bigger moves, you would think that they would all favor Ripley. So you have to have this match in a way where not all the moves are favored around Ripley, because generally, if you think about it, Rhea would absolutely crush Liv if they were having an actual good match. And then next up, it is Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn. And to be honest, this was the only match where I was kind of upset. It was so quick. It was 5 minutes long. Braun Breaker won, which was good, I guess. But I think that this was yet again a normal match. Braun Breaker's a savage who destroys everyone on Raw. And when he gets to this, he's not a savage. He hits 2 spears and wins, which is pretty normal, but I feel that they could have done a little bit more of a dominance for Braun, because this was kind of more of a bad match. It probably was the worst match of the night, and it wasn't that bad. It was just, compared to all other matches, it was pretty mid. And then it is time for LA Knight versus Logan Paul, where they had an absolute banger. LA Knight and Logan Paul put on an instant classic in front of Logan Paul's home crowd. And that ending where LA Knight got hit by the Nux and reversed a springboard rolling lariat or something, I don't know what it is, into the BFT for the 1-2-3 to win his first singles title. And to be honest, this was perfect. This is exactly what it should have been for the circumstances. I know this is nitpicking here, but generally LA Knight should have won in 2023. So he's just a bigger babyface. He was the biggest babyface in the company, arguably, last year. But this year, he still was really good. He's still really hot. And I think that winning the title was the perfect time. Even though they didn't capitalize on his even bigger face back in 2023, they still did a good job. And this match was just a lot of people saying it wasn't going to be good because their styles aren't really, the best with a one-on-one match versus each other. But who cares, because they absolutely put on a show and really got this Cleveland crowd going. So yeah, an amazing match. Then it was Nia Jax versus Bayley, and this match was terrible if I wasn't talking about the last 5 minutes. But before the last 5 minutes, it was slow and boring. But then all the pace came, and Bayley really brought everyone to their feet when she had a power bomb. And I mean, the end of the match where it really picked up. Obviously, Nia did win to beat Bayley, and and it was expected, but who cares? It was still a good ending to this match. So it was decent in the end. And then after that match, it is Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk with Seth freaking Rollins as the special guest referee. And this match was exactly what it should have been. McIntyre and Punk were just beating each other for the whole, 30 minutes this match went on. And this match, even though it was predictable, it was absolutely perfect. With Seth screwing over CM Punk, giving McIntyre the win. And I mean, wow. And I know I'm nitpicking with this one again. The only thing they could have done better was have Seth actually, hit someone. The way he screwed over Punk was that he kind of distracted him enough for Drew to get up. But I feel like Seth could have at least hit one stomp in this match. I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, other than that, this match was insane. That spot where Drew flung CM Punk up under the ring apron literally made my chest hurt just watching it. I mean, I don't know how CM Punk wrestled another 20 minutes after that. That was maybe the most vicious move I have seen in a while. But yeah, other than that, this match was absolutely perfect, and I loved it. Some people I've seen said that Seth Rollins didn't need to be there, but come on, it was just to make it more fun, because I know this was their first match, and normally the stipulations come when their later matches happen, but, who cares? It was still an epic match for SummerSlam. And then it was Damien Priest versus Gunther with the hardest hitting match of the night. They absolutely beat each other up, and it was awesome. Chops were being shared, and then probably the most unexpected moment of the night happened. The plot twist that not even I saw coming. Not the whole internet was so shocked that Finn Balor screwed over Damien Priest. I mean, I couldn't comprehend it. I thought the roles were switched and Finn Balor saved Damien, and it just didn't make sense. Why? And I still don't know. That's why Raw tonight is going to be one hell of a show with that and then the Rhea and Dom stuff. So yeah, I mean, I can't believe it. And Gunther also, just the build up to this match, Gunther has been great. And now in the actual match, Gunther was great. Damien was great. And I think they both did a good job. I am sad that they ended Damien's run, because as much as when they put the title on him, it was whatever. He was just another guy in the Judgment Day. But as his reign went, we started getting more attached to him, and he started becoming a main eventer. He started being some of the headlines of pay-per-views. And now, right as he got really hot, they took the title off of him. And I'm not saying that's WWE's fault. It's just that it was a little sad, because I think that they definitely made the right decision just throwing a curveball and giving Damien the championship. And it worked out really well, because, Damien, he had a great title reign. And I hope he does that more in the future, because that'll be pretty interesting. And, yeah, this match was just excellent. And I loved what they did and how hard-hitting it was. And then we close out with maybe the most good match of the night. Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. This match was giving me Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns 2 vibes. People coming out like KO, Randy, and it was just amazing. I do think that they took the Bloodline rules stipulation a little too little. And yet again, I'm nitpicking a lot here, but it's just the Bloodline rules stipulation wasn't as effective. I don't know, like, they should have brought out some tables maybe, something like that. This was more just a one-on-one match where easily the ref could have just been bumped and they could have just rushed the ending a little bit. I like that they didn't overbook it, but I do wish that instead of KO and Randy, they brought the two Uso brothers out. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Otherwise, this was a pretty good match. And, yeah. I mean, the match was good, and I think you all know what happened next. Roman's music hit as Cody and Solo were lying in the ring. Roman walks out. Everyone is holding up their wands. Roman's face run is started. He Superman punches, spears Solo Sikoa, walks away. Cody Rhodes at the crossroads. 1, 2, 3. And I mean, man, what an ending to an already perfect SummerSlam. Or not perfect, but pretty close to perfect. And I mean, wow. Just Roman Reigns coming out. Just with so much aura, just walking out there, getting a pop, have everyone salute him with the ones, and then cost the match for Sikoa, who's been talking trash about him for the last month, and let him lose while just walking out staring Cody Rhodes down. I mean, this is just some prime Roman Reigns stuff, like late 2022. I mean, Roman, he's the biggest star in the company, and I'm really excited to see how his babyface run goes. I love, and I think, even though everyone said, oh, it's so predictable, it doesn't matter. We wanted it, all right? So I think that this was an absolutely great way to end SummerSlam, and Roman Reigns was the perfect addition. I love how they didn't wait till Indianapolis to introduce him in the 2025 Rumble. I think returning now was just the better time. And, yeah. This was an absolutely amazing ending to an absolutely amazing SummerSlam. And this is one of, I don't know, maybe the top 5 SummerSlams ever. It was just spectacular from every little detail. And, yeah. I don't know. I know I'm glazing it a little bit, but who cares? This SummerSlam was one for the ages, and I love how well it was.